On a quiet night in Long Island, New York, something unexpected happened to a great horned owl. While it was flying in the dark, it accidentally crashed into the front of a moving car. The owl got stuck and didn't know where it was. This became a big deal, and a rescue mission was started to help the owl. This happened in Suffolk County. A woman was driving the car and she felt a big bump. She got worried and stopped her car. Her heart was racing because she didn't know what had happened. She got out of her car and went to the front. To her surprise, she found a great horned owl stuck in the front of her car. It was a majestic bird, but it was trapped and in trouble. It wasn't just any bird, but a great horned owl, a magnificent and formidable bird known for its piercing yellow eyes and an impressive wingspan of over 55 inches. The woman, taken aback by the sight of this usually elusive creature, immediately sensed the urgency of the situation. She could see the confusion and fear in the owl's striking yellow eyes, which glimmered in the car's headlights. Recognizing that she needed help, she quickly called the Strong Island Animal Rescue League. The team responded with promptness and care, knowing the delicacy of the situation they were about to confront. The rescuers arrived to find the owl, an icon of the night sky, now a victim of an unforeseen twist of fate. They approached the scene with a blend of concern and professionalism, understanding the critical balance between urgency and caution. Recognizing the need for specialized care, they transported the owl to the Sweetbriar Nature Center. In the recovery room at the Sweetbriar Nature Center, a critical moment was unfolding. Janine Bendixson, skilled in wildlife care, began treating the great horned owl with a gentle touch. She carefully wrapped the owl's injured wing, surprised at how calm this normally wild bird was behaving. Noticing the owl seemed cold, she provided a small warm blanket for comfort. The owl, eased by the pain medication, appeared to trust her, a rare sight for such a wild creature. Bendixson moved with precision, focused on healing the owl. The room was filled with a sense of purpose as they all worked to help this majestic bird recover. The head veterinarian at the rescue center, a seasoned expert in avian medicine, carefully assessed the great horned owl's condition. He realized that to ensure a full recovery, the owl's wing required a minor but crucial surgical adjustment. Despite his extensive experience, he was acutely aware of the risks involved. Operations on wild animals, with their unique anatomies and stress responses, are fraught with unpredictable challenges. The team prepared meticulously for the procedure, setting up the operation room with precision and care. The doctor, donning sterile gloves and a focused expression, began the delicate task. His skilled hands worked deftly, realigning the wing with an expert touch. The procedure, though brief at 30 minutes, was a critical phase in the owl's journey to recovery. The head veterinarian, equipped with an array of specialized tools, initiated the surgical procedure with utmost care. First, he used a pair of fine-tipped forceps to gently hold the delicate feathers aside, ensuring clear access to the injured wing. Next, he employed a small, precise scalpel to make a minimal incision. Guided by his extensive knowledge of avian anatomy, throughout the surgery, the doctor meticulously adjusted the alignment of the owl's wing using miniature surgical screws and a specially designed brace to stabilize the bone structure. He then carefully sutured the incision using dissolvable stitches to minimize discomfort and promote natural healing. Throughout the procedure, the veterinary team closely monitored the owl's vital signs, ensuring its stability and managing its pain with appropriate medication. Great horned owls, sometimes called hood owls or tigers of the woods, are a common sight in New York. They inhabit a variety of landscapes, including forests, open fields, cliffs, and even urban areas. As apex predators, they prey on a range of animals, from small rodents and frogs to larger birds like ospreys and peregrine falcons. Their talons are incredibly strong, requiring a force of 28 lbs to open, and they use this grip to sever the spine of their larger prey. These owls are known for their soft feathers that insulate them against cold weather and enable silent flight. They have large eyes with pupils that expand in the dark for excellent night vision. Unlike other birds, their eyes don't move in their sockets, but they can rotate their heads more than 180 degrees. They also possess sensitive hearing, aided by facial disc feathers that direct sound waves to their ears. Now, going back to our story, as the surgery progressed, the team remained alert to every subtle sign from the patient, ready to respond to any complications. The atmosphere in the room was tense but controlled, a blend of concentration and quiet confidence. When the operation was completed, There was a collective sense of relief and accomplishment. The team had successfully navigated the intricacies of the surgery, marking a significant step towards the owl's return to the wild. The owl was accommodated for a few more days at the rescue center and was finally ready to be released back to the wild. As the day of the great horned owl's release arrived, the air at the Sweetbriar Nature Center was filled with a sense of anticipation. The wildlife team, led by Janine Bendexen, gathered to witness this momentous occasion. The owl, now fully recovered, was carefully brought to a nearby forest, a familiar habitat where it could thrive. As they opened the carrier, there was a hush among the onlookers. The owl paused at the threshold of freedom, its intense eyes scanning the surroundings. Then, with a powerful and graceful leap, it took to the skies, its wings unfurling in a display of strength and beauty. In a breathtaking moment as it soared higher, the owl turned mid-flight, its gaze briefly meeting those of its rescuers. It was a moment that felt like a silent gesture of gratitude, a poignant goodbye between the wild creature and those who had helped it. Even though great horned owls are skilled birds, they have to deal with many dangers. Young owls, especially if they leave their nests too soon, can be attacked by animals like bobcats, foxes, and coyotes. Grown-up owls can also face threats like being shot at illegally, getting poisoned, or accidentally hitting cars and buildings. These problems show how hard it can be for animals and people to live together. It reminds us that humans can affect animals in both good and bad ways, and we have a responsibility to protect the natural world for the next generations. From the exciting rescue to the careful care and finally letting the owl go, every part of this journey shows how strong nature is and how important it is for people to be kind to animals. If you like this story, make sure to read these two other incredible stories about animal rescues. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel to see more amazing stories about taking care of animals and saving them.